Welcome to the BossTalks podcast. It's Bossman here, and today I'm here with a guest that's a little different because he does OF, but he does other projects as well. And so I'll just let you guys meet him.
Hello, I'm Cameraman Cams.
Cameraman Cam. So how'd you earn that name?
So you know Ashton. He did the Arizona live stream house,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't supposed to be like in the live stream at all.
Mm-hmm.
I was just kind of there, and I was supposed to do like behind the scenes stuff, mostly like camera work and stuff like that. And that lasted maybe like a day or two,
Mm-hmm.
and people saw me in like reflections and stuff like that. And next thing I know, Ashton was like, "Just get verified,"
Mm-hmm.
and I did. And then everyone was like pretty adamant about me being on the stream all the time and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. So I guess I don't know if you were hired but you showed up. You're supposed to just like help him film that. What is it called? A subathon or the live stream?
Yeah, it was just like a 60-day live. Well, it was initially a 30-day live stream,
Mm-hmm.
and then it turned into a 6-day live stream,
Yeah.
almost like a 90-day live stream. But
Yeah.
thankfully, we didn't do that.
So you get hired to be a cameraman. You show up. I guess the fans or the subscribers, they see you in a reflection. They start asking about you, and then I guess you just become a creator that way.
Yeah, pretty much. And then, we did like some collabs at the house and stuff like that. Like I had no intention of doing any like on-camera work or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was mostly just like them, like their want of me being on camera.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, fine.
And then before that, were you working a regular job, or what was you doing?
So I was in the military. I was doing, I was working on trucks and stuff like that. I was the mechanic.
Yeah.
And I was helping Ashton with like some stuff on the side,
Mm-hmm.
but that was pretty much it.
That's cool. So you went from a truck mechanic in the military to becoming OnlyFans creator.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty much within like 2 weeks, Ashton had texted me, and he said, "Hey, how much is like a ticket back to like I have a room in L.A."
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Hey, how much like would it cost for like you to fly from there to L.A.?"
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, he's like, "Here's the money, fly there. I need you here in 2 weeks."
Mm-hmm.
So I was there for about a week, and then drove out to Arizona.
Yeah. That's actually so cool.
Yeah, I was like, wow, all right.
And then how long ago is that? How long have you been doing it?
Like, how long have I been working with Ashton?
Or just doing OF in general?
I think like two years about
Mm-hmm.
working with Ashton. Maybe
Yeah.
a little more.
That's pretty cool. And then would you consider yourself a twink or a twonk?
Think
Mm-hmm.
I don't got enough muscle.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then, so I guess, like, what's your sexuality?
I'm gay.
Like, just full gay?
Yeah.
Have you ever done stuff with a girl before?
No, not much. I don't. No, that scares me.
It's
It's
scary.
scary.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. They got like teeth and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, is a part of why you do OF? Is it because you get to collab with, like, hot guys?
I mean, it's definitely like a plus. Like,
Mhm.
like the beginning of it wasn't really like that. Like, I think at first I was definitely like attracted to the people I was working with, but the
Mhm.
more it goes on, like I just kind of see them more as friends. Like that
Mhm.
whole kind of like attractiveness to them like kind of fades a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But like definitely at the beginning it was like, oh, they're hot. Like I can work with them, get like you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing. Like I get something out of it, they get something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So like that faded pretty quick, especially with Ashton.
Yeah. And, like, your backstory of how you got onto it is probably the most interesting of anyone I've ever talked to. And, like, doing OF I know you haven't been doing it long, but, like, with all the backstories you have, do you have any other cool stories from doing it?
So like I've actually worked with you once before.
With me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So I started working with Ashton like a long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I was helping him out with like socials and stuff like that, like helping him post on different platforms and trying to help him like post, like know when to post and where to post and stuff like that, like algorithms.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think you were quite as big on OnlyFans yet, so I like hit you up
Uh-huh.
and we had talked, and
I'm nervous. What?
we had talked, and I was like, hey, like I'll help you with these socials, and you pay me like X amount, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, if you're happy with it at the end of the month, then we can go from there if you want more.
Mm-hmm.
So I messaged you at the end of the month, and I sent you like a screenshot of like the statistics of
The
like
what?
the statistics.
666.
Statistics.
Oh, statistics.
Yeah. Of like the like profile views and clicks and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And you blocked me.
Bro, that's actually funny. What platform were we talking on?
We were talking on OnlyFans.
What? What the Oh my god.
Yeah, we're talking on your OnlyFans. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm working with Opash. I was like, I'm doing the same thing. And I like offered my services, and you were like, yeah, okay, this sounds really good. And I was like, yeah, like, I was like, we can go like from like this number to this number, like depending on the numbers you see.
Uh-huh.
And so you were like, yeah, message me at the end of the month. So I sent you like a screenshot. I was like, hey, it's been like 30 days.
Uh-huh.
Sent you the screenshot, and I logged into the OnlyFans later, and it was like, you've been blocked by this user. And I was like, oh, all right.
Bro, that's so... How long ago was that? Do you remember?
It was like, I feel like it was right when I started working with Ashton. Like probably like two years ago.
Dang,
Maybe
so that's like a month after I started my account then.
Yeah, you were pretty new.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Wow. I don't remember that at all. That's so funny. That kind of sounds like something I would do though. I'm not gonna lie, because especially when I first started, like everyone's like throwing, their services. They're like,
Yeah.
you want to do this, and so like it's really hard to kind of know who to trust and stuff.
Yeah.
But dang, bro, was you texting me off like a subscriber account? Or was
Yeah.
it? So it wasn't a verified like creator
No,
account.
it wasn't a verified creator.
Yeah. Dang, I probably thought
I
you were
always
trying
had
to
two
scam me.
accounts. I had I did have a verified creator account at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And I posted a little bit like of myself, but nothing like crazy.
Yeah.
But then I had like a fan account.
Uh-huh.
and That was when I messaged you on.
That's actually insane. I wish I remembered that.
I'm still blocked to this day, by the way.
Bro, I gotta go through that. That's actually hilarious. Because I know, because I remember, I think I started in May of 2023.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
right.
I want to say it was like 5 months after that, I tried to hire like one of those agencies.
Mm.
And then they like completely destroyed my account for a month. But I think, yeah, I mean, if it was 2 years ago, that's probably,
Yeah, you were pretty new.
yeah.
When I found you.
Yeah, so I want to say it was me then. I don't know. Man, that's a lot has happened in 2 years, especially on that platform. So, yeah, I don't remember that, but dang, I'm sorry.
No, and up until you came here, I was like, fuck him. I was so mad at you. And then, you came here, and I was like, wait, all right, he's kind of cool.
I'm all right.
He's pretty cool. I was like, all right. And, it's been a long time. I dropped that.
Yeah.
And, you're here now, and I think you're pretty cool. So I was like, all right, fine.
I think that's funny, man. I had no idea. So I was like,
I still got an IOU for you.
so before I come here, you're probably like, man, fuck this guy.
Yeah,
I don't like
fuck
him. He's a
him.
fucking jerk.
Yeah.
And I'm just over here. I have no idea.
You're like, hey. You're like, nice to meet you. I'm Boss Man. I was like, fuck Boss Man.
man, fuck this guy. Bro, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
Because you mentioned something about it, but we waited till the pod for me to ask.
We made him wait till the podcast for a good reaction.
Yeah. Bro, that's actually hilarious, though. But anyways. So. That's funny. But, so for your page, do you do collabs and stuff?
Yeah, that was pretty much the whole thing. In the Arizona house, I wasn't really I don't know, I guess I was nervous
Mm-hmm.
about doing stuff, being on a broader platform of doing completely solo content.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much it was just doing collabs. I did a collab with Mom Boy Brad,
Mm-hmm.
Opash, and Brunette Boy Asher.
Yeah.
And then that was pretty much it. I wasn't doing like too much like solo content. Like I would do like custom requests like here and there, but
Mm-hmm.
it was only for like bigger spenders, I guess. Like just because I knew that if it was like a bigger spender, like it wasn't gonna get like posted anywhere, like leaked or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that was more like what I was worried about.
So that's pretty interesting. So you're in the military in Sweden. You get hired to be a cameraman, and now you do OF, and
Yeah.
you like are a cameraman, right? Like
Yeah.
for videos and stuff.
I still do like pictures and videos whenever, like anytime Ashton films a reel or something like that. Like
That's you.
yeah.
So have you ever like filmed like anything explicit?
I sold one like nut video in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty much it. Like, and I only sold that like maybe 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, but like as far as like other creators, have you ever recorded anything explicit?
I filmed a video of Ashton
Mm-hmm.
in the shower.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. And
That's
he was,
so cool.
Yeah, I don't know how much I can say on the podcast, but
Yeah,
that was pretty crazy.
that is cool. I think you're like the first like cameraman that I've ever met.
Yeah.
Like actually, well, I mean, I know like another like group like has one, but like as far as like
They're not like on streams and stuff like that. Yeah.
no,
They're like completely behind the scenes.
yeah, entirely, and so it's
That's
pretty
how it's meant
interesting.
to be. But
Yeah.
didn't last very long.
Oh, I mean, are you doing good on there at least? You like doing
Yeah,
it?
it's actually a lot of fun. Like at first I was really nervous. Like we had like these wheels
Mm-hmm.
and
The spin the wheels?
yeah, the spinning wheels. And someone tipped. They were like, "Hey, if cameraman's okay with it, like I'm tipping for him to go spin the wheel."
Mm-hmm.
And everyone asked me, they're like, "Hey, like, do you want to go do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, fuck it." So like I did the one wheel spin and I went right back off camera. And they were like, "Does he want to come back?" And I was like, "Fuck." I was like, "Yeah, okay." So like I just like sat in the corner, like me and Brad just like sat in the corner and talked like the whole time. I was like, "Dude, I don't know what to do."
Mm-hmm.
And then like naturally, like it just kind of like progressed over the time. And
Yeah.
it was a lot easier.
That's pretty interesting. So how many collabs have you done so far?
4, I think.
Mm-hmm.
4. One was I tried to bottom for Opash.
Tried.
The first attempt was not good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of problems with that one. So then we had to do like a second try. And then I did a collab with Brunette Boy Asher,
Mm-hmm.
one with Blonde Boy Brad, and then the last one was me, Blonde Boy Brad, and Opash.
Mm-hmm. So I guess
That
you
was
don't
probably
have
the craziest one. that we
yeah.
did.
So if you don't have too much experience, but like what would you say your body count is?
My body count, like just work wise.
No.
Oh, not work wise. Probably I think it's 13.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not that much. So
I was in a relationship for like 4 years, so
a gay
that-
relationship?
yeah. So that took up a lot of my, I guess, time of like
Right.
going around.
Was it an open relationship or?
No, it was close.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of times, at least like with my friends and a lot of like OF creators, like a lot of gay relationships are open.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it. Like I couldn't do that.
No, I definitely couldn't
Yeah.
either.
Like that to me is like, I don't know, it's weird. Like even if there's someone that I like and they're like hidden or like they talk about someone that they think is hot, I'm like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
like, alright.
saying. Like, I don't know. That's I don't know how people do it, but I mean, I guess like I think if I was gay, I could kind of understand it more because like guys are just naturally, always looking for the next bone to eat. I
Yeah.
guess you could say, but yeah, that don't really fly much like in straight relationships. So even if it did, I wouldn't do that. But
yeah. I mean, even then, like I have like a pretty high, like I don't know, like what I can say on the podcast, but like I'm like I have a pretty high sex drive. So like
mm-hmm.
someone like that's always in the mood, like it doesn't really affect me. Like,
Yeah.
you're in the mood, like all right, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm down.
What's the wildest place you've done it at?
Oh, I've done some crazy places. Like, my
Give me your
ex and
top
I
3.
went to Six Flags. We did in the bathroom.
Wow.
We've done it like in a train.
In a train?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. And then the third one.
Was there people on the train?
Oh yeah, the train was packed. We just like went in the bathroom.
Oh, I didn't know trains had bathrooms.
Yeah.
Where I live, I've only been on like one train in my life, and it was when I visited Chicago once, like to film a collab, and yeah.
So we did like a Euro trip, and so it's like they go from like city to city, like big cities,
Yeah.
and we were both like super tired the morning, and so like we didn't have time to do anything, and we were both like kind of like messing around with each other on the train, and we both went to the bathroom. Took like 15 minutes. We came out. There was like 10 people waiting in line.
Wow. So what do you do when like in that situation? Like, do you have time to like clean out and stuff, or?
Yeah. So like usually it doesn't take me that long. Like usually I'm pretty good. But like the night before we ate lunch, and then I didn't eat anything like that whole night. So like that morning I was fine. Like I feel like that's kind of how it is when you're like bottoming.
Yeah.
It's like your eating pattern makes a big difference on like when you're having sex. It's like I feel like it's way different than like girls have their periods and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's way different to like control on like a daily basis.
Yeah, sometimes I think to myself, like, man, I wish I was bisexual, bro, because like girls be, having like a whole week they have to take off.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I technically don't have to, but like I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That sounds crazy.
Like some people call me immature, but like I really don't want to do that.
Yeah. No, guys have said like I've asked like a lot of my straight friends, I'm like, what is it like when it's like that time of the week or that time of the month? And they're like, it's not bad. Like I'm like,
Really?
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I think a lot of my guy friends, especially when they like someone, I think they like don't mind it. But me personally, I'd like if I'm knowing I'm going to get bled on, like I'm not.
Yeah, like nah.
No, like that is like disgusting to me. I mean, I know it's natural and stuff, but like I feel like that's their break, man. That's their break from Boss Man. So
their break from Boss Man.
Yeah, it's their break from Boss Man because like when they're not on it, I mean, it's every day. You know what I'm saying? Or at least as much as possible. So.
Have you ever, like, what's the most you've nutted in a day?
9.
9 times.
I think that's like the maximum that your body can let out. Cause I don't know. I guess not. Cause no, I guess not. But like I know for me, like there was a day where I nutted 9 times, and I like how do I say it without getting flagged on YouTube? I climaxed like 11 times, but there was only 9 times where anything came out. Okay. So. Yeah, that's the most I've had. But what about you?
I don't know. So, like, after the Arizona trip, like Ashton and Brad, they broke the record. What was it? I think it was like 18
for like
times.
the most nuts?
Yeah. They like 18? Did like 18 or something like that.
What?
And so, like, I wasn't trying to do it there because, like, I wasn't going to be on camera. But, like, I went back home and I was like, all right, I got time to kill. I was like, I'm going to try it. So I got to like 11.
Yeah.
Something came out like every time, but like by the 11th, I was like, no, I'm done. Like, I don't even want to do it anymore. I didn't do it for like 6 or 7 days after that.
You're saying Aston nutted 18 times in one day?
Yeah. It was like, I want to say it was like less than 24 hours. I want to say it was like.
What the heck?
18 or something like that.
Yeah. I just can't imagine that. Like, man, I feel like after like the 4th one, I'd be like,
that's what they said. They said like after like the 4th one, or like I want to say it was like the 4th or 5th one, that they just had to like keep going, and then it was like kind of like everything was uphill from there.
Man, I feel like that sounds terrible though. Yeah. Like thinking about, because I think about it to myself, like that one time where I did, do it that many times in one day, it was like it was, so we woke up early. It was like all during like intercourse. So like it wasn't me like doing it myself.
Yeah.
Like the most myself, I think I've done like 5 or 6 times in one day before. But like, so this is like, we woke up early and like sometimes me personally, like when I wake up early, like it's just more sensitive.
Yeah.
Like it just comes out faster. And then so we did it like 3 times back to back to back. And this is also like new in a relationship too. So,
Mm.
and then I think we like waited, like it wasn't like planned that I was going to do that, but then we like waited, probably grabbed breakfast or lunch or something, then like did it again.
Mm.
And then we like waited until the evening, and then we did it again back to back to back. And then like at that point, it was just a competition to see like how many times I could.
Yeah.
Because I was like, wow, we just did this like 7 times today. And I was like, and I'm
See-
still like, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I think on the third time we like started doing it, we did it like 5 times
Yeah.
back to back. And like it's just, but I mean, they were quick. Like I was in there for like 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And
Yeah.
then,
I feel like that makes a big difference too. Like,
mm-hmm.
like I've done stuff with someone like multiple times in a row, and I was
Mhm.
like, "Fuck, dude! Like I'm done. Like
Yeah.
I gotta tap out. Like I need
Yeah.
a break, or like, you know, we can try later." But like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like solo, it's like so much different.
Yeah.
It's all you, and like, you know, it's not so much like you're not like putting that much energy out just by yourself.
Mm-hmm. And so you talked about the 4 collabs you had. What's the craziest one that you've done?
Probably the 3-way with Brad and Ashton.
Mm-hmm.
I started by eating Ashton out, or Brad out, and then Ashton taught me, and I got Brad off,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty
A
crazy.
straight guy teaching you how to jerks.
Yeah, that was the second time I've actually jerked him off.
Oh.
Yeah, and like that was like the third
Yeah.
time I've ever just done that, like someone, and then like a week later, I want to say, or like a couple days later, is I actually gave Brad head.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I knew that motherfucker wasn't straight. No, he keeps trying to tell me. He's
Love you,
straight. I'm
Brad.
like, dude, come on, Mike. Quit lying to me. Like,
I don't know. He said the head was pretty good.
yeah, bro. Yes, he would do it off camera. I think he's a little sus. Not gonna lie.
I didn't tell you we did anything off camera.
No, I'm just saying. He's just a little sus. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he did or didn't. But what's the
Right.
craziest customer request that you've ever done?
I haven't done too many. The most I've done is like a private live.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never done those solo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never done those solo. Well, I did one solo, but the craziest request I've ever gotten was the same guy kind of messaged everyone in the stream house at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
and he asked us to like blow up this like balloon animal,
Mm-hmm.
and then like, we had to like bounce on it until it popped, and then we had to nut on it. And
Nut on the popped balloon.
yeah, we didn't really like
Okay.
understand the whole request. at
Yeah.
all. It was a little different.
Yeah. I don't really understand. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean,
People are
to
into
each-
everything.
to each their own,
I'm like
but,
trying
like-
to think like what
Yeah, it
you
was
get
like,
out of that.
like you had to like bounce up and down on the balloon until
Yeah.
it popped.
I mean, I could see that, you know.
But then like nutting on it after, I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't really know what that does.
I don't know, man. I mean, I've seen some of my friends get paid to eat ramen noodles, so like nothing surprises me anymore. So
One of my friends that does OnlyFans, he got paid to like eat. So like he would like tip him. He'd be like, hey, here's like $50, $100, whatever. And he'd go like into the gas station. He'd get like a hamburger or something, and he'd have to go into the bathroom at the gas station, eat it, and like talk about how full he was every bite he took.
what the heck?
Yeah, and he'd like text me about it. He's like, hey, is this okay to post? You can post that.
Man, I hope that guy finds my account. I'd be like
know,
paying
like-
me to eat. Shoot.
Dude, every time,
Yes.
because like the live stream was like 24/7 for
Mhm.
60 days. So like every time we like sat down to eat, we're like, man, I wonder if like someone's like loving this right now. Like we're all
Yeah.
like sitting down, like making breakfast, like fucking munching down. Or like someone has to be like all into this right now.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a niche for everything. But
Yeah, exactly.
what do you say your favorite sex position is?
I don't know what you call it. But like I like being on my back. I think like
So like missionary?
yeah, I think so.
You think so?
I think that's what you call it.
Where you're like on your back and the person's just on top of you?
Yeah.
That's
That's
missionary.
Yeah. Okay. That's like the most comfortable for me. Like
Yeah.
everything else, like the three collab. Yeah, 3 collabs I did with Ashton.
Mm-hmm.
I was like all on my stomach,
Mm-hmm.
so it was like a little bit more painful.
Yeah.
But like yeah, I think on my back is like probably the best.
Nice. What would you say your favorite corn category is?
I like more muscular guys.
Mm-hmm. Like
twinks.
twunks?
Yeah, like twunks and twinks.
Mm-hmm.
Like twunk on top, twink on the bottom, kind of thing.
That's reasonable.
Is that your favorite too?
No, I actually don't watch like regular stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, so I've like it's like a little embarrassing, but I'm pretty open about it. So I have like a severe spanking fetish.
Really?
No, I wouldn't say it's severe. It's not severe, but it's like close.
So like during the stream house, like it was like kind of a running joke that whenever someone had to get spanked, I'd take it for, I'd be like, okay, like I'll volunteer kind of thing. But like no one ever like did it really hard. Like everyone just kind of gave like it was like I was like
Yeah.
So like you're like really into spanking.
Yes. Like
You want like bright red.
Yes. Like when I was in high school, I made my own paddle and I still use it to like.
A paddle.
Yes. Like I use it on like anytime I'm like at my house in my bed and like there's someone over and they're there for a reason. Like it's used.
That's crazy.
Like,
and like all the girls were like pretty open to it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Surprisingly, yes. Like
That's crazy.
because so I live with my best friend and he's like he gets really surprised. I mean not as much now, but he's always kind of curious. He's like how are girls like does that not intimidate them? And like
Yeah.
I think I'm just like good at talking. Like I think I just convince them like that's not bad. Like it's fun. It's cool. It's like because they think I'm just like this freak,
Yeah.
like in a good way.
Yeah,
And I mean kinda, but like it's like if I ever struggle like getting it up, like I just go to my closet, I pull it out. I'll hit them with it like 3 to 5 times, and like I do it with their pants on, so it doesn't hurt them. And I like doing that more anyways. But
right.
and then after that, then it's like I just pull the pants down, and then like do what I do, and then it's a great time for everyone, and then they always come back.
All right, so I have 2 questions. One, is it homemade?
Yes,
Okay.
I made it in a woodshop class in high school.
I was just gonna ask you that. Like, was it like a school thing or like?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we like had to make a project, and like you just had to make something, and I was like,
And your teacher was fine with that?
Yeah, dude, I was going around spanking the people in my class, like guys and girls. Like the guys are for fun, obviously, and then the girls,
And the second question was what is it that you like more with the pants on, or is it just like so it doesn't hurt as much?
Well, so one, like, yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt them as much, but 2, I don't really know. I just know, like, when I watch those kinds of videos, I do it with, like, pants on, and I don't know if, like, subconsciously it's because I can kind of imagine, like, what I want to see, or if I just genuinely just really, like, prefer it with the pants on. I think because I know that I will never watch a video like that if it starts, like, bare.
Yeah.
Like if I start a video, I don't care how hot or how fat or anything it is. Like if I start a video, it's bare, I'm not watching it. So.
All right. Interesting.
I really don't even know, like how to explain.
Yeah.
Like how to explain it. Like I don't know. It is.
Yeah. No,
it's just there.
Yeah. No, just like especially during the live stream, like I think we had started out like we had underwear on. And, someone was making someone, and people were like, take them off, like bare ass, like on hand.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Like I think I can watch a video if it starts with pants on and then like I last long enough to get it to that point.
Yeah.
But it's only with girls. So like in my life, like I think maybe I'm like a little bi or whatever. But like when it comes to that, it's strictly girls. Like I cannot get like with a guy, it does not interest me like at all.
Really?
Yeah. Like I made a full video where I literally just did that and only that with a dude, and like it did nothing for me. Like
you had spanked them the whole time.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. So I mean, I made a video like that, and like it didn't do anything, but
sounds like my kind of collab.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, it's just I don't know. There's like I know why I like it.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's like a lot that goes into it, and like I think I was born with it because like when I was 3, like I used to like go around like, well, I guess a better way to explain it is like when I was in kindergarten,
Yeah.
like I kept getting in trouble because I would just go to like every girl and just smack their butt, like from my grade to like the 8th graders, like when I was in elementary school or like when I was in kindergarten,
Yeah.
like I'd go up just smack because like I went to a school where it was like kindergarten through 8th grade.
Yeah.
And like, dude, I was just like, I was getting in trouble all the time, like every day, like I just kept getting put in timeout and like all this stuff because I just kept going up and just whatever. Then like I'd get yelled at and I'd like start crying, and then like the next day, be like,
Just
where's
right back at it.
yeah, where's my next victim?
You're like looking around. You're like,
Yeah. So I mean, I think I was just born with it, you know. So I don't know. Now I'm here and like now I just am open about it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's not a lot of many people that like I wouldn't say I have like a big following. I mean, it's whatever, but like I feel like there's just a lot of people that aren't like, I don't know how to say without like talking about myself in any way, but like people with any kind of following that are like open about stuff that they like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, unless they're in like a certain niche or something.
Fuck, what was I about to ask? Oh, when you go to like, so like if you travel or something like that, do you bring like the paddle with you to like,
No.
like if you go, like say there was like a girl that you wanted to go hang out with in like LA or something like that, like do you bring it with you, or you leave it at home?
Well, I've only flown to someone like once, and when I didn't bring it. But like realistically, if I like knew them and like talked about it, I definitely would.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if TSA would like let me get in with that.
Yeah.
So I really don't know. I mean, maybe they would. They'd probably be like, why do you have this?
So my ex and I, when we were dating, I had to come back to the States for a little bit, and while we were dating, we made like a clone,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to go back through TSA with that, and there was definitely like a couple questions.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
they, like,
they
stopped
stopped
me.
it.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And they like opened my suitcase, and they were like, they're like, yeah, we have to like pull you into like this like special room,
Mm-hmm.
and they had to like go through the suitcase, and they were like, they like pulled it out, and I was like mortified.
Yeah.
I was like, they're like, okay, like we didn't find anything crazy in there. Like, here's all your stuff. Like, put it back in,
Yeah.
and you can go. And I was like,
So I had a similar experience because when I went through TSA, I had a clone of Willie, and then they stopped it, and it's because like, do you know what all comes in a clone of Willie?
yeah,
Like it has like that white powder stuff.
yeah.
I think they thought like it was cocaine or something.
Wait, so you hadn't made it yet? You just like
no,
bought,
no.
Oh, you just
no,
like
it's
bought the
just-
kit.
Yeah, just a
Okay.
can, and then it was just embarrassing because then they took it out, and there's like probably 50 people around like just like kind of
Oh,
looking at me, and then they like open it, they're like
Yeah,
just
they're like
taking
shaking the
everything
bottle.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
They took everything out and put it up to
At
the
least it
side.
wasn't made.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
that'd
I
be
don't-
funny.
I don't know. I mean, like I've seen it. It's pretty big, but like
Yeah.
I feel like it'd still be like kind of embarrassing. Like seeing it like wiggle
I
around
don't know.
in like
I mean-
TSA's hands.
One time I was shipping off a clone of Willie, and then like usually when you go to ship stuff, like if you put it in
Yeah,
the
they don't
envelope,
ask questions.
yeah, they don't ask questions, they
Yeah.
don't open it. But it was the very first time I did it. Like this lady, she like takes it, she opens the packages and looks in it, and I'm like, what are you like? You're not
Yeah.
even supposed to do that. What are you
Yeah.
doing? And then there was a clone where she's like, oh. It was like a girl my age
Yeah.
too. So she's like young, and she's like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, if you'd mind your business.
Yeah.
But anyways.
When we were in Arizona, we were like on the highest wheel. We had like free underwear or socks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so like a few people won like underwear and socks like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I had to go to the post office. Ashton was like, hey, like this is your job. Like go.
Mm-hmm.
And it was always like so awkward. Like Brad always went with me,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "What are you shipping?" We're like clothes, and she's like, "Okay." And I had like sticky notes of like everyone's like address and stuff like that. So I had them like on like the like bubble wrapper,
Mhm.
like yeah,
Yeah.
and it would be like Cowboy Man 69 or some shit like that with like the address on there. And she's like, "You want me to put that name on there?" I was like, "Mm-hmm."
We're probably like, what the heck?
Yeah, she's like, she was cool though. She was like younger,
Yeah.
like probably around our age. So she was like, I think she kind of like got it.
Yeah.
Especially on like the third or fourth trip around. She was,
Yeah.
She was like, oh, okay.
Hmm.
But it was still pretty embarrassing. Like the first couple times. Like,
Yeah.
I made Brad go in there with me.
That's
I was
fine.
like, you have to come with me.
Yeah.
Like, the screen names and the address was just like,
You
those
know.
are too much.
I got one final question. So, would you rather have great sex with someone that you have no emotional connection to, or bad sex with someone that you're like in love with?
That's a tough one. Probably great sex I don't have any emotional connection with, like,
Mm-hmm.
because like it's fun to just like kind of do your thing, especially like at our age. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's fun to just kind of do your thing and not be like, oh my god, like afterwards be like, oh my god, like they left, or like, you know, when am I gonna see them again? Like, it's just sex and
Yeah.
have fun and be done with it, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's something I noticed about, especially interviewing like OF creators, and everyone's young and stuff. Is usually that's the answer. So I feel like it really just depends where you're at in your life.
Yeah.
When you get asked that question.
Yeah. Yeah,
So.
definitely right now I'd pick that over anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, yeah, fine with me. Like, just a good time.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
that's a fair answer. But it was really nice talking to you today.
Yeah, you
It was definitely cool that we've spoken before, and I didn't know. We
it was a
gotta
great time.
I gotta ask more
10
about
out of
that.
10 wouldn't recommend. No, I'm just kidding.
That's actually so funny. But
Yeah, I was like,
plug your socials.
yeah, I only have Instagram. It's at Cameraman Cams. That's pretty much all I have right now. I don't have Twitter or anything like that. Like, I've deleted all the rest of that.
It's all good. Links will be in the description, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.